Rolling down the car windows, the smell of freshly cut grass filled our noses upon exiting the highway towards the small village of Foros de Val de Figueira and the adjacent Herdade Freixo do Meio. It is located at the confluence of the geographic regions Ribatejo and Alto Alentejo, an incredibly beautiful part of the countryside around Lisbon. Wind blew through our hair. We felt adventurous, open-minded, and free of expectations regarding our upcoming stop. Chickens scattered in their coop, and we watched them for a while before entering the farm's shop. We crossed the central square, blinded by the strong November light, dispersed by the clouds hanging low above the Portuguese countryside. It looked like rain. It smelled like rain, but it was somehow clear that it would let the dried-up earth long for it just a little longer. We were welcomed by Kerstin, who showed us around the terrain and explained the many aspects of their agricultural practice to us. Herdade Freixo do Meio has lived through various periods of cultivation and agricultural systems. From 2001 onwards, the whole farm was systematically transformed to become a wholly organic agricultural practice. This system prioritizes the re-establishment of the soil and the different extracts of the system, based on complex ecosystems and natural and local fertility cycles. Nowadays, the farm is run with a multifunctional concept, where forestry, agricultural and livestock activities, food processing and distribution, energy production, research, and educational tourism services are managed simultaneously. The historic agricultural buildings, also housing the farm's shops, are spread out in the landscape horizontally. Their shed-like structures and pitched roofs allow them to frame small squares and paths that guide the visitor through the active part of the farm. Today, they house fermentation stations, cooling rooms for the harvested vegetables and fruits, and a large living room with long tables and a fireplace for gatherings. Seeing these old structures used in a low-tech manner for contemporary agriculture was quite impressive, as it made us understand the many processes that happen at the same time to manage and sustain such a large producing property. After this initial rush of curiosity and excitement for the many things we didn't know before visiting, we walked around the grounds and took in the beautiful and calm atmosphere of the endless stretches of green countryside. The regional climatic conditions bring hot to very hot summers, lasting at least 3 months, and winters are, on the other hand, humid with cold temperatures. Rainfall varies widely throughout the year and can range from 300 to 800 millimeter annually, and is concentrated in spring and winter. The day of our visit in November, however, brought no rain with it until the end, but it left us filled to the brim with new and inspiring information and the sensation of having spent much more time in the countryside than we actually had. We left overwhelmed by the unique sensation that only the tranquility of a forest can spawn, having grown for centuries, trees carrying themselves with pride and grandeur against the backdrop of the cloudy but bright blue Alentejo sky.